Hi guys. Alright guys, what is up? It is your least favorite moto vlogger, Brian636. Welcome to episode 20. 20 episodes. Oh my good god. Today we have gone to a brand new neighborhood that we haven't done before. And we've already been out here, you know, shaking hands, kissing babies. What's up guys? And then we are heading to AP Deli on 107th and Michigan in the neighborhood of Rosalyn. Like you guys already know, I let you guys choose if I was riding the 636 or the Sportster today, and of course, as you know, you guys overwhelmingly chose the Sportster. I've already been out here doing some wheelies for the kids and having a great day. It's 55 here in beautiful Chicago. So guys, I'm going to get to riding, getting in this episode of Hood Eats for you. We have a lot to explore out here in a brand new neighborhood in the far, far, far south side. Alright guys, be safe, alright? This is as far south as I have ever been for Hood Eats. As you can see, we are down on 114th and Yale right now, and we are a whole 13 miles away from the loop. That's far south. I almost forget that Chicago runs this far south. Now, I've only been in this neighborhood for a little bit, but if there's one thing I can really notice is that there is a lot of these, a lot of shot spotters, more than a lot of the west side neighborhoods. So guys, I have been so excited to do this because I haven't done a Hood Eats in my hometown in such a long time. As you know, we have a brutal winter here. It's pretty hard for me to get out in the neighborhoods when it's, you know, 10 degrees. Holy crap, man. There's so many boarded up houses here. Like, there's a lot of abandoned houses, of course, in the other neighborhoods that I do, but man, what do we have here? A fellow cruiser. Honda Magna. I don't know. Too heavy. Yeah. A little bit. I almost forget this is part of the city sometimes. Turn right here on 110th. So guys, Rosalyn was founded and annexed by Chicago in 1892. It got the name Rosalyn because there were so many roses in the neighborhood. I've been here for a little bit now and I have yet to see any roses, to be honest. It was settled by primarily Dutch farmers too. This used to be all like farming fields and stuff like that. And the neighborhood remained Dutch for quite some time. Now, I'm down in the oldest part of the neighborhood right now called Lilydale. This is probably the most historical section as well, because during the Capone era, this is where a lot of the illegal home brewing of alcohol took place, is down here in the Lilydale part of Rosalyn. Man, dude, there is literally like whole blocks of vacant houses. I don't get it. I've talked about this before when I've come to the south side, but Chicago claims that they've won their war on violence down here. Just because I feel like so many people have left, so the statistics are of course going to go down. Let's see if we can do some burnouts here. Start moving around in these circles, although this thing always wants to die. Chugging. You like that?
What's the camera for?
Oh, I do YouTube.
Oh.
Yeah.
You a bad motherfucker, do that shit.
If you can do it on the raggedy streets of Chicago, you can do it anywhere.
These ain't really the white flag.
No.
You know what you do.
I'm gonna have to blow that then. So their beef's fire or what? Their corned beef?
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, it's lit. Apparently all over Chicago, everybody comes for it, so. AP Deli.
Hey, you doing your thing, bro.
Thanks, man. AP Deli. Here we are. Chicago's #1 corned beef. What up?
We down on 35th.
Yeah.
Down
Yeah, that's us by the big lot behind the jewel there. Yo, we ride down there all the time. I'll have the corned beef, regular, yeah, with rye bread, but no pickle. I grab a strawberry drink, $13.22. AP Deli since 1984. As soon as I said the word corned beef, everyone down on that intersection already knew. They're like, oh my God. Guys, like I was saying, this neighborhood is extremely abandoned. Huge, vast, empty lots, empty houses, stuff like that. In its peak in the 70s, I think they were at 68,000 people living here, and now we are down to almost 30,000 people.
Is that your bike?
It is.
You're not Brian, are you?
I am Brian. What up, brother?
How you doing?
You spotted me. You get a sticker.
Yeah, I spotted you. I comment on your channel all the time.
Oh, hell yeah. You caught me on episode 20.
Okay.
Hood Eats. Have you eaten here before?
Oh, I haven't. He's the one that spotted you, bro.
What's up, man? How are you?
Good,
Brian.
Good, man. I'm gonna get a picture of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Awesome.
Yeah.
Since I got you here, would you mind filming me do some burnouts right here?
No problem, bro. Man, dude. I'm telling you, man, he does some crazy stunts, boy. Thought we were crazy back in the day, huh?
Hey, thanks, brother. I appreciate that.
That's a cool street.
Yep. Stony Islands. The boys pulled up. Number one corned beef in Chicago. Huh?
I was talking about you here.
So guys, we just had some of the city's best, if not the best, corned beef ever. Some friends with me. It is sure to be a good day down here on the far south side in Rosalyn. So guys, I know a lot of you guys must be wondering why this is called the Wild 100s. A gang war raged in this neighborhood all through the 80s that made this the most violent neighborhood all throughout the 80s and even early 90s. This forced people out of this neighborhood in droves. Now this neighborhood is by far not the most violent anymore. That goes to the west side neighborhoods, of course. However, in 2019 alone, there was 131 people shot in Rosalyn, 28 murdered, and 103 shot and wounded. This ranks Rosalyn as the number 6th most deadly neighborhood in Chicago. Now, Rosalyn used to be home to a lot of the CHA's public homes, and there still is, I think, 2 functioning in this neighborhood. One on the far north side, the Loudon homes, and one down on the far south side of Rosalyn, the Altgale Garden homes. Hey, you guys be safe. Now here we are, Altgale Garden Homes, some of the biggest projects still standing in Chicago. And this is at the very south side of Rosalyn, and this is still where a lot of the shootings come from, especially the far south side with the shot spotters everywhere. They got their own little private security in here. Pretty crazy. That is definitely the largest project in Chicago still standing. Huge. Pretty wild to think that there's still thousands of families that live under the THA all on top of each other. Even though we know for a fact the projects do not work and they're a failure, here we are in 2020 and they're still standing. And there's no businesses within walking distance of them at all besides this little convenience store and this shut down restaurant. So guys, here we are, 20 episodes in of a series that I started early last year, so almost a year long going on now, and it's become a staple on the channel. I originally started it just as an idea to showcase some of the neighborhoods and restaurants tucked away into Chicago, into some spots that you might not go and see when you as a visitor come and travel into Chicago. It's become something much more than that. It's become highlighting the people of these neighborhoods, highlighting what we do in the neighborhoods. It's become a history lesson, which I absolutely love, and I didn't think a lot of people that ride motorcycles and enjoy wheelies would like the history behind a lot of these neighborhoods, but it turns out you guys love it. So I thought for episode 20, what an awesome way to come down here. Literally the farthest south side neighborhood that's in the top 10. This neighborhood went from entirely Dutch settler in the late 1800s, early 1900s to a 97% African-American neighborhood today. That had to do with a lot of block busting, redlining, and when I talk about block busting, I guess I should tell you guys what that is. It's when realtors and adjusters would come into neighborhoods late into the 60s and tell white homeowners that your house is going to go crashing down in value. Get out while you can. I can still give you a decent amount. And then they would upsell to the upcoming African-American families for a way overinflated price. And no, racism was not the backing or the reason behind that. It was simply greed. It was simply realtors and real estate agents wanting more money. I really do want to thank you guys for making this series what it is, what it's become. It's become something much more than just wheelies. It's become something more of a family, and on top of that, it's introduced my channel and what we do to so many Chicago natives and foreigners alike. That's a funeral going on. Alright guys, I'm going to get out of here today. If you guys like this video, please make sure to give it a big fat like. I love it. It helps the video in more ways than you know. If you're new here, please hit the subscribe button. And please comment down below the restaurants, neighborhoods, and places you guys would like to see me go next. I love you guys. Please be safe. And please, for the love of God, respect life and stop this crap. Here's your least favorite motovlogger signing out. Peace.